An honest pace, and just talk about being in that race and maybe not having it at the end.
Yeah, it's a huge honor to be in that race. Tons of medalists, tons of Olympic champions. Well, I guess one or two. But you know, it's my first championship. That's not really much of an excuse right now. But you know, I gave it my all, and I was just such an honor to represent the country at these championships, and hopefully many more to come.
You'll reflect on this over the coming days, but in kind of the instant reflection, what is the one big thing you take away from having now this experience under your belt?
Yeah, I'm just disappointed with how I ran in the final, but you know, you can only learn, and you can only grow from here. So I'm gonna just soak in as much as I can and go home and be a better person because of it.
And you seem re-energized this year, having gotten to this point. Do you feel like now momentum and confidence is building going into a very important year next year?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm real excited to go to Olympic trials next year. Hopefully, represent the country again and go to Rio. All right.
Sounds good to us.
All right. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Towards the end of the race, I think maybe 500 to go. You were still pretty close to Kemper before you moved. I mean, were you thinking at that point, I've got a shot here, or what's going through?
Yeah, and Vidge and I, we talked about 500 out, kind of working our way up, and I honestly gave it my all. It wasn't like I wasn't trying. Legs just weren't responding the way I wanted to, and that'll come with experience. I haven't really run many 15s until this year, so I think that the more I run, the more rounds I get used to, the better I'll be for it next time.
Right, because the speed they closed for early last 200 is something you could manage in some races.
Sure, yeah.
Do you think it's the rounds, or was it just it's a little faster than if you're normally in races? The time was a little faster. What exactly was it?
I think the rounds definitely had something to do with it. Because I can run that race. I know I can. It's just a matter of getting used to the coming back so quickly. But that'll come with time, I'm sure. It's disappointing, obviously, but there'll be more days to come.
What were you hoping to do?
Finish was the #1 goal, so accomplish that, right? Just run to the best of my ability. Just run to the best of my ability. And unfortunately, today was 3:38. It's frustrating, but it's been a successful year, positive year, and I'm not going to let one final define me. Hopefully there'll be many more to come.
Obviously, you're very successful running rounds in States. Running rounds here, I would imagine it's pretty different.
Yeah, just a different level, and Matthew's got it down, Leo's got it down. I just got to hopefully learn from them, and be better for it next time.
Knowing that you were able to get to the final in your first World Championship.
Oh yeah, that was a big goal as well. I wanted to make the final. I wasn't just happy to be there. I really thought I could close with the best of them, and that's kind of why I'm so disappointed right now. But yeah, that's the hardest thing to do is make the final sometimes. So a lot of guys didn't make it that could have been there, and that's obviously the first thing you got to do, right? Is make the final before you can run well there. I'm going to talk to Ray tonight, and didn't really help my cause out there, but yeah, we'll see.
How did you feel for the American team this time? Because getting all three in the final, obviously a very good performance, but knowing you guys, I think, ran the race you wanted to today.
Honestly, it was such a tough field, and I haven't talked to Matthew or Leo, but obviously, everyone's got their own issues going on. For me personally, I was just tired. I don't know what they were up to, but it's frustrating. It would have been nice to have a better showing for sure, myself included. But just the fact that we got 3 Americans in there is awesome. The state, the championships, the trials, just getting here is really difficult. So to come here and then all 3 of us make the final just shows how strong the U.S. is right now, and obviously the world is incredibly tough right now. So who knows, man? Who knows? But I'm sure next year everyone will figure it out, and we'll be just fine. Yeah, thanks.